Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got to be feeling fortunate here. They took that safety on the game's first drive, but their defense was able to hold strong on the ensuing possession. So now they take over, down 2-0, 1st and 10. Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Running right, Jones. Shoves him aside and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. He'll look to throw. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's brought down. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or a wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them crazy because they understand that without a quarterback, they don't make the plays that they make. They also don't feel like they get enough credit for bailing out some of the throws the quarterbacks make.
Absolutely. Takes 2 to tango. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Justin Jefferson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Vikings have taken the lead. I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away.
The Packers take over at 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
That's good. Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Love now to pass on 1st down. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. Now a give to Jacobs running right. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. 43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Back for the 2nd quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on. Here we go. Back. Strike. Strike.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are able to move back in front. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Lucas Van Ness in there on the tackle. 2nd and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll set up a throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Aaron Jones with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings have moved out in front. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
Shifts by him, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Packers at 4-11 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 3rd and 7. Love from the gun. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. He cannot wiggle free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Addison hauls it in. And the offense moving quickly to the line. 2nd and 2. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Rashawn Gary has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. When they may have saved points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Boswell's kick is good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the two teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Working out of the gun, Love. Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. Down the left sideline, DK Metcalf, touchdown, Packers. DK Metcalf, 83 yards. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it. And we'll see these two teams. There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 58 yards.
Boy, of all the guys on the field to lose track of, how do you lose track of him? I think even he was surprised at all the space he had. You just hoping your quarterback sees you in that spot. Fortunately, he did, and it leads to a gigantic play.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. He'll drop to throw. Atkinson in the end zone. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. In motion right, that's Metcalf. First down, Love to pass. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the 2nd half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the 1st half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
And quickly they get to the line. Love now. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. Only able to gain a couple there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That time the conversion comes courtesy of the RPO.
And know what it did? It moved. Sticks. Nice pickup on 3rd down. Even better decision.
On 1st and 10, Love. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Josh Jacobs taking it in from a yard out. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Carlson on for the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good.
Anders Carlson to kick off for the Packers.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to take this all the way down inside the 40.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole? Setting up that big-time return, yardage that we won't even account for in the box score, may help them win the game.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings. Back to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. These two teams, you may remember, they met in Minnesota earlier in the year with the Vikings coming out victorious. So a victory here in Lambeau would give them a sweep of the season series. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're going to hurry back to the line now. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. And with that, the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score Vikings 30, Packers 22.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. That one caught downfield by Watson. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. And they're going to speed things up here. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. A tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. 97 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Throwing. Love. And that is caught. But he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge. Incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Touchdown, Packers. DK Metcalf with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Packers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Love throwing for it. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And able to get this out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 48 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. An inside give to Jones. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. A field goal can get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They're going to look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 2nd and 5. Escaping the... And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, no. He lost the football. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Boswell for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Vikings 37, Packers 30.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
That's good.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A 1st down run there for Jacobs, but nothing doing as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
On play action. Love to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off the play fake, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence, understands positioning, and has a great ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 123 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. Now 1st and goal. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jacobs going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. Now Love. He's got Watson. It's caught. Touchdown, Packers. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Packers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with just over a minute to play, this becomes a make or break onside kick. And this is going to be Packer football. A field goal will do it for them. They got the onside kick that they needed here. We'll see if they can do the rest.
Some teams are just not comfortable waiting to see what happens. Some teams like to force the action. That's exactly what we saw with this onside kick.
They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Love looking to throw it. And that one to the right side and incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here's Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Love. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is up to 8. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Love looking to throw. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he'll have a quick 1st down here as he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. Love. Catch is made by Metcalf. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. This offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's Love. Wide open receiver, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 14. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way in.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. He's been a quarterback's best friend, nearly 1,300 yards receiving on the year.
It's a rivalry that dates back to 1921. The Packers and Bears are underway from Chicago. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape. And
he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. This is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. Still 9 yards to go on second down from the 27. He'll look to throw. He finds Wilson, and they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Now back to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Tyler Scott, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
I loved our discussion this week. You know, we had our weekly phone call to talk about our game coming up. And we had to reflect on the fact that he won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award last week, yet his team lost. You don't see that very often.
No, I know a lot of people dislike that, but when you look at the numbers across the conference from last week, he was clearly the best. So I say the... And now off to the races down the right side. And good work there in open space. And he's got this all the way down now to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Once again, it's Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. In motion left goes Watson. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On 3rd down, Love. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. And they will rally and stop him short of 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Love to throw for it on 4th. Incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers unable to pick up the first, and the Bears will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change, a quarterback, running back, tight end, doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter. And it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. 2nd and 11. Taken in left side, it's Wilson. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. On the ground is Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Jacobs going to try to mill it. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. They've done a pretty good job containing him up until this drive, and until that run, there was no containing him at all.
Yeah, you're right about that. He finally popped free. But we didn't have to be in their practice sessions. We didn't have to be in their meeting rooms. They planned for a run like that to happen, maybe a couple of them. But what did they tell their guys all week? You know what they said. Move on to the next play. That one just happened. Let it go.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Well, now, after all of this, hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Warren will try the right side. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. Running left, it's Warren. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A handoff for Warren. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. 2nd down and 6 now. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Warren will take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with the touchdown run.
Anders Carlson now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
On to the field now come the Bears. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
And some room to maneuver. Down the right sideline. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. They'll look to throw here. And that's out to the flat for and he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 more on that one and another first down. LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to... They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he powers his way up past the 30. The clock rolls as the Packers look to hurry things up. On the give, it's Warren. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
A second down throw for Love. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incomplete